It's not that you cannot get things done, it's because you cannot get that one thing done. Focus on one task at a time. We get so worried about what could happen or what will happen, or just fixated in this whole possibility mindset that does not exist at that moment, right? You have a certain goal. Let's say maybe it's to lose 20 pounds, or let's say 6 kgs of fat, build lean muscles in the next 3 months. Okay, you put that goal down for yourself. When you have a goal like that, you say, all right, I want to get to this. I want to get from 70 to 65 or 64, right? You put it down and leave it right there. And then you focus on the steps that are going to get you to that. And the best way is to focus on one step at a time. So in this instance, you will focus on one thing. So let's take, for example, your bad habits. If your bad habits are what is holding you back from achieving your goal, or let's say you have a sweet tooth, right? Many people say they have sweet tooth. Well, in all honesty, you just eat a lot of sugar. So then you can commit to a 7-day trial of not eating sweets at all or eating anything sweet for the whole week. You could add other things, but then just make sure that this one thing is not broken. And I want to tell you this: there's gonna be people that are gonna test you. If you are used to a certain habit, I know for sure it's not only you that is in that circle. There's other people also who are encouraging you. Then you're gonna have to literally tell them, hey, I'm not going to have chocolate for this week. They have to respect that boundary. All right, sweet. And then if it's going to the gym, you have never been to the gym before, do not overwhelm yourself with, let me go to the gym 7 days a week. Try out 3 times. Go 3 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we're going to do the same thing next week. All right. And then let's say if it's if it's now changing your eating habits, go from eating junk foods and fast foods, things that are not filling and actually tank you over time. Literally just also not having a good schedule of eating. You can say, all right, for this whole week, we are going to eat whole foods. Literally, this whole week, we're not eating junk, nothing. And I don't want you to think of 90 days challenge and what's not. It's going to overwhelm you. 7 days of not eating junk food, eating whole foods only. Trust me, it works. I do meal preps and I prep for the whole week. It has helped me so much with a lot of things because I don't have to think during the week what I have to eat. And number two, I don't have to think about using my time now to go and cook and stuff like that. I've only cooked once, and I'm gonna have the whole week for eating whole foods. All right, that is actually super great because now you've saved up yourself a lot of time now to also focus on the other things. I don't know in your instance what it could be, right? If you really are serious, you can do the 7 days. But if you have just started, you can start with 3 days, and then after the 3 days, you cook again if you want to cook something different. But one thing that I've seen working so good for me is if I can just literally have one thing that I don't have to think too much about. I mean, I buy chicken breast most of the time. I'll have chicken breast literally for the whole week, and well, I wouldn't want to have different things just because no, I don't tell myself that, because don't forget what you tell yourself also. It accumulates over time. So if you tell yourself I can't eat the same thing all the time, trust me, it's going to be true. It is true. It's going to be true. And whenever you're going to try doing one thing and one thing at a time, you're going to feel overwhelmed, and all those thoughts are going to come back. So I tell myself I know I can do 7 weeks of meal prepping, and 7 days of meal prepping, not eating anything out and stuff like that, right? Yes, sometimes I do it out and I feel there's certain habits that I should work on also myself, but then I've been in the game for quite a long time right now. So yeah, that is just what it is. So it's in everything that you do, make sure that you just take that first step. Don't think about the whole staircase. you're going to get overwhelmed, and you're always going to have this back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. And before you know it, it's 5 years down the line and you have been back and forth with so many things, you know. So focus on one task at a time. Happy New Year. Happy 2025.